This is fun.
This is very fun.
Having fun, Caitlin?
I am. Same here.
Mr. WP,
Yes?
tell me straight. Were you really in the dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. I'm being honest.
So, who is the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have easily walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume.
Fanboys make their ways into the place daily.
Yeah. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good.
I can't do the sniffle. I don't have like a runny nose or anything.
Just say sniff.
Yes. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up.
Right now, you're still the only likely suspect.
Nick? What are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start tagging someone else that could conceivably have done it.
That's shady.
I know, right?
Right.
Damn.
And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
And you
Right.
say I fabricate shit. Jesus.
I mean,
But if we pick the wrong
Why are
person
you here?
But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
That's
Hey,
very
it's
reassuring.
time.
Okay, let's go. Sigh.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. I can't.
You're supposed to say sniff.
Yeah, shut up.
So AKA, we're gonna bluff the hell out of
Basically,
this.
this is where all the bluffing comes from.
The court will reconvene for the trial of Mr. Powers. Mr. Edgeworth is a few.
Okay, Judge.
Need some pop?
Need some pills?
Jesus.
That was me gargling my bill. Sorry about that. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else who could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
Really?
Yes.
Why do I even fucking ask?
There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Oh my god.
Remember, Phoenix, lie like a dog.
Lie like a dog.
Mr. Wright, what is this lying by a dog? Do you mean that you're saying out loud?
Don't you remember that day, August 3rd?
With me. Was that with hairy butts or something like that?
It's all over, man!
It was all about...
Oh, that's right, you!
It was for the murder of Cinderblock, Your Honor.
I remember that trial like it was yesterday.
She got poisoned!
Okay.
Be aware that this court does not take kindly to accusing the innocent, even though that's kind of what we do all the time. If you accuse someone who's obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who is the person other than Mr. Powers who have committed the murder?
The grade school.
I'll take. Put it on the bag.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
What? Who?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about this morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There is only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag!
What? Whippersnapper! Y'all gonna see Jesus, you gonna accuse me like that.
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag! That's Miss Oldbag to you, boy!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. That is a tongue twister in a way.
Now you know how I feel.
then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
You know, if we're having this much trouble here, I fear for case 5-2.
Oh.
It's gonna be amazing.
That one,
Oh.
But why would she go through all the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
I learned from the best.
Aw, cute.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby.
You're adorable.
That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pronounces... Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection of some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
For once.
You mean...
Well, what? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this a whole new way.
Go further!
Press harder.
Harder.
The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case. That can be used to cast doubt on Ms. Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though. You said he was 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god!
Jesus!
I am a gorilla.
You're trying so
The
hard.
judge is now very sad. Your thoughts on this, Mr. Wright?
Rip her on.
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it just to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper!
I have proof.
That's some bullshit.
It's
Proof?
not a fucking bluff.
Indeed, and let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. Do you have proof that shows the boy could have not committed the murder?
I raise no objections,
spear.
Your Honor.
Take that! Oh, that feels so good to say. Your Honor! The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please, next time, do something for once.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, why did you even show up today?
She gave me nothing to work with, Your Honor. She's a frigging windy old bag.
Don't you have, like, evidence that you could show besides, like, one photo?
I fucking wish. Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is
Exactly.
all. Court is adjourned.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
Until I can save your ass again.
Wait just a second. I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh my god.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about!
But by whom?
You mean this wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? That's a first.
Well, testify!
Oh my god.
Just when you
Just when we thought we were done.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
That's vital evidence!
They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to pretend they just hadn't been there that day. But if y'all gonna go accusing me, I ain't letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag! This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Then jump off a cliff.
No,
Ew.
this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
I'm not sure I comprehend the power of the old bag, but Mr. Wright, maybe you can in your cross-examination.
It's fast,
I'll
it's
try.
windy, and it's full of shit.
Is that the smell of bullshit coming from the witness stand?
Oh, the smell is strong.
It's not just you, Your Honor.
Oh,
Oh, Edgeworth, did you put your bullshit suit on today?
this is why we're separated by the court. See,
That's why you're separated by tables.
It's, more people were there.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I should just press everything.
No.
Because a lot of this is good information. There's some other people at the studio. They warned her about something.
You can probably press on the
That
one
far.
floor.
That makes sense.
Hold it.
Yeah,
Hold it! Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Of course!
Of course!
Of course!
Goss!
Yeah, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where are these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Huh.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue with your cross-examination?
I think I already asked all my questions, but
No, I agree.
take a break or continue cross-examination.
When asked this, usually continue.
Alright.
Yeah.
probably continue.
They said they had nothing to do with it.
Press that!
I call bullshit! Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked? I think I asked all my questions. Okay, I think that's...
Yeah, I think
That's it.
Okay.
got enough.
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at the Global Studio on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
I was going to suspend the trial for one more day, but that works too. The court acknowledges the defense's point.
Information is bliss.
The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and please not try to get gangbanged during that time by the witness.
Oh.
What?
Oh my
Please tell me more later.
Sorry, what?
I have absolutely no words for this shit. I understand, Your Honor.
Good luck. That ends to the proceedings of Mr. Oldbag.
Good luck.
Your Honor, I'll need it.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
I thought
There
you were just gonna leave it at that. Just say good luck and
Good luck. Bam.
I should have.
Now we know.
Maybe in post editing.
yeah. Oh,
So-
sorry. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was ready to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's
That's hard to
nothing.
do.
Right. Oh, or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do more investigation. We have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take. Sorry. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old windbag. I don't really feel sorry for her.
I know. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Accusation, I'm sorry. Well. Okay, let's go down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks guys. Come here. I'll just do this.
To be
Yeah.
continued.
Thanks.
Yeah, everyone just. Okay, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
That's some good shit we're smelling.
That's the smell of bullshit!
To the opium den.
Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for this part. Tune in next time when we do the investigation for the second trial.
Right.
Take that!
I'm glad no one farted when we snapped.
Wah.
Wah!